So, you're going to want to take the snare drum stick and look at it. You see about just above the end of the signature on the logo is about a third of the way up. You're going to want to take the bottom third. You're going to make a fulcrum between your index finger and your thumb. Like, let me see this. And you want to make sure it lines up and an angle with your hands. You don't want it out here and you don't want it way out here. You want to be able to just, you're going to bring your fingers and wrap it around it. See? Let me see what you got. Okay. So that's how you hold the stick. I'm going to have you do it with both in a little bit. And the way you strike the drum pad is you want to have rebound. You want to think of it like bouncing a basketball. You want to not be too tight with your fingers. That way you can use them to control the stick. No. See, that's too loose. Okay? So, like, no. Watch my fingers. Okay? No, you're pulling them too far off. You still have to cradle it. So, full rebound. You have to bring it back up. That's a lot of wrist action too. Like,
I thought that was pretty good.
No, that was not pretty good. Okay, hold it like this, then, and you want to strike just off center from the drum pad. So
Full drum.
that was a lot better.
That was pretty good.
That one was a lot better. So now, grab it with your left hand. Nope, a little bit higher. Right, make your fulcrum just slightly above.
I was doing this one wrong too.
Yep. Okay. Now try it with your left hand just to demonstrate.
This hand stuff.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. No. Okay. You have good control. You're not. You have to lift it up still. It's not just going to bounce up on its own. No. Let me see this stick again. That way you're working on your non-dominant hand.
Yeah,
So,
dumb.
okay. No, me first. It helps if you actually hit the pad. Okay, you gotta be sure your grip stays consistent, stays the same. So, let me see here. Try and wrap your fingers, these ones, all the way around it. You want a firm grip so you have control, but you don't want it too tight because you have to use your fingers a lot with the. And you always want to make sure you have it at a height that's comfortable, about where your elbows are comfortable, to where you're not too tense super high or reaching down really low. Okay, so take this one back with your right hand. Actually, let me see them real quick. I'm going to demonstrate what I'm going to have you do. You're going to do, with the metronome, I'm going to have you do 8 on the right hand, and 8 on the left hand, and then 8 on the right hand, and then 8 on the left hand. And you're just going to do the downbeat, so. Actually, no, you won't do the downbeats, you'll do the 8th notes. That's a bit too slow, so. 3, 4. Alright, so you should get your fulcrum. Make sure you have the sticks at a good point that you like. Feels comfortable. Ready, go. You're rushing. You didn't do it with your left hand again, but I want you to try something. Do it just right hand right now, and hold the stick over your wrist, and be sure you're not bouncing your wrist, and you're still lifting. So take a step. Yeah, there we go. All right, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's a little bit better. You're still bouncing your wrist a little bit. That's better. All right. So let's try the 8 on the right, 8 on the left, 8 on the right, and then 8 on the left. Okay. 2, ready, go. You're still a bit robotic with your left hand, but we're going to work on moving on and trying. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to alternate. So I'll show you. You're going to alternate on the 8th notes. Okay. So your left hand's going to be on the, your right hand's going to be on the downbeats, and your left hand's going to be on the offbeats.
We'll see.
Well, that's how it's supposed to be. Okay, you're not
I know.
lifting.
I realized when I was doing a stop.
You're more like throwing it down. You're not using you're using too much of your arm. Think, I'm throwing it down, it's gonna bounce back up. Now try it with your left hand. All right, and always be sure to bring it all the way back up. A little bit more controlled than that, but that was almost there. So let's try the alternating, the right, left, okay? Let's see if we can fix one more thing, and we'll try it again. All right, you still have to hold it. I'm not taking the stick from you. You're falling down on the stick a little bit, so coming up a little bit more might help. Right there. Okay, and just, you still need to be slightly firm, so you're a little bit too loose with your wrists and fingers, and so you need to stiffen it up a little bit. But you still don't want to be too tight. The optimum goal is comfort and control. Okay? So let's try it again. 2, 3, go. Okay. You're a bit too robotic. Alright?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. 3, 4. Okay. You're a bit too high up on that one. Okay. You're still moving it down. You're almost pushing it. It's gotta bounce. You have to hold it at the fulcrum and let it rotate. But your fingers just keep it in control. For now, for the sake of just getting the point, leave your fingers off of it.
I don't think this hand can do that, but we can try.
Try it. If you can do it with your non-dominant hand, it's easier to do like that. Now curl your fingers around it, and that's a lot better. That is significant improvement. So let's try the alternating one more time, and then we'll just be done. If you can get it. Okay? 3, 2, 3, and 4. Alright. That's fine.
Don't give up on me.
It's fine. It's okay.